How soon do we forget how we feel? Dealing with emotions that never left. Play with the hand that
Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Kayla, or Kay, whatever you want to call me. This is actually my first YouTube channel, and this video is going to be advice for high schoolers, upcoming high schoolers, or just high schoolers, as an upcoming freshman, as somebody who just graduated from high school. So, the topics are school, grades, money, college, senior year, adulting, friendships, relationships, mental health, high school activities, and things I wish I knew before I entered high school. So, the first topic is school and grades. So, turn in your assignments even if they're late. The teachers I had, they allowed me to turn in my assignments even when they were late because, well, they would still put the grades in late, but they will also like give us half credit for those assignments. So even if they're late, just turn them in because you can still get credit for them and your grade won't be as low as if you wouldn't turn them in at all. You want to ask your teachers for help. I don't see why a teacher wouldn't help a student out, but teachers do want to see you become successful, so just ask your teachers for help. Take dual enrollment or AP classes. I wish I took dual enrollment because if I knew what dual enrollment it was, I would have taken it. Like, I don't know. Yeah, you can do this your junior year or senior year, but I wish I took dual enrollment because it would have helped me like a lot now, and I would have knew what to do for college. If you don't know what that is, dual enrollment is for college. You're taking college classes in high school, so it'll be easier for you. Like, you'll be in high school while taking college classes. And AP classes, like, I believe like it helps you with like with your GPA to like get your GPA higher. And don't skip school because even if your friends do, just don't, because you can get behind on your assignments and your grade will drop like quickly. So I wouldn't recommend that. Okay, ouch. Next topic is money. So in high school, you want to try, obviously this is for like my sophomores to seniors, because like, or like depending on your age of course, but you want to get a job. Like, it will help you. Like, yes, like you have to like get a job around your schedule, your school schedule or whatever, but it will help you like in the future to like start saving money. You can start budgeting. Yeah, but I wouldn't recommend like spending every paycheck on unnecessary things. You can at least like get something you want every paycheck, but like don't make it expensive because you at least want to have like some money. Apply for scholarships. You can apply for scholarships not just for your senior year, but I'm guessing this is for like juniors as well. You can apply for scholarships early. It'll take a little bit for you to get your the information for your scholarships. And yeah. College prep. Start looking at colleges. This is for my seniors. So for my seniors, you guys want to start looking for colleges, or you can also, this is for my juniors as well. They also had us looking at colleges in junior year. You guys, they will, for my school, we went, well, I didn't go, but they had offered us college tours so that we can go on, and I recommend going on those tours because you don't know whether or not you don't know, that could be your school, you don't know. FAFSA, filling out FAFSA, it's just your like financial aid for college. I recommend like checking your emails every day, maybe. Talk to your guidance counselor and don't wait until deadlines because you can miss out on opportunities. Yeah. Adulting. So this is for my seniors who are graduating for class of 2027. Try and get your permit and license. This can also be for my 10th graders, my juniors. But you guys want to like get your permit and license early because it will help you throughout college, like or your job, of course. But when you got a license, it's easier to just, you can get a job and you can go to college. You don't have to stay on campus. Some people prefer that. You can still have a car, or you can still drive while having a job. But it's just easier to go places. Learn how to cook, simple chores, meals, basic budgeting. Keep copies of important documents. You don't know what can happen. It's just, yeah. Next topic is friendships. Now, this is my biggest topic. Big groups. I want to start off with big groups. Big groups. So, as somebody who came from a big friend group and left that big friend group, this is going out to my upcoming freshmen, or yeah, just like people, just like for my high schoolers. Not everyone is going to be your friend, and I had to learn that the hard way. Big friend groups, not everyone in that friend group is going to be your friend. Not everyone is going to be by your side. Yeah, you guys may be together in 8th grade, and I know you guys, some of you guys probably hear this a lot. It's just true. When people say your friends from middle school are not going to be your friends in high school, it's true. I mean, if it's coincidental, you guys do end up being friends throughout high school. You guys may not be friends after high school. You don't know. People fall out. That's just what friendships are. From someone coming from a big friend group, or who had a big friend group freshman year, there are people out there who are not your friend. Just know that big friend groups are not going to last a very long time. So you want to keep your friend groups small groups. It's quality over quantity. I say that because, like, the quality of your friendships, you would know who is real, who is your friend, and who is not your friend. In small groups, you would know who's been by your side no matter what, or who just is not your friend. You would know who's your friend. And yeah, don't stay with friends who drain you. And what I mean by that is just don't be friends with people who like constantly just like don't want to help themselves, and then they tell you all their problems, and then yeah, they just don't want to help themselves. Learn to say no. As a person who is kind of still a people pleaser, I just say learn how to say no, because people will. There is manipulators out there. There is people who will use you when you don't say no, and you just don't want to be one of those people who can't say no to things, and now everybody just uses you, and then now you just end up looking crazy. Fitting in. You don't need to fit in. Just be who you are, and you will attract the right people. Just trying to fit in will get you nowhere. It won't get you the right friends. It won't find you the right people. Just be who you are. You'll attract the right people. It may not be quickly, but you will at some point just attract the right people. Next topic I would like to talk about is relationships, and big advice for relationships. Don't date just because everyone else is dating. Like, if you know somebody and you know they're not good for you, or they won't be good for you, just as experience, someone who like experienced it, it's not worth it. Like, just don't date them because you think like you guys will look good together, or you guys think that they would be good for you, or just because everybody else was dating them. Just don't do it, because at the end of the day, there is like, our generation is the type of generation who will play in your face, and you just don't want to be like, you just don't want to look like a clown, you know. Red flags. Do not ignore those red flags. If something's telling you that person is, if you like see like, or like know like that person as a red flag, just don't get with them. Or it is going to be hard to break up with them, but in the end it will be worth like not being with them, because red flags are major things in people, and you don't want to be around those people who have major red flags. And don't let a relationship distract you from your life goals. I say this because you're not going to be with somebody for a very long time. If you are, then you guys are. It's just like this. It's just how life is. Your life is your life. You can't depend on somebody who makes you happy. You can't depend on somebody who makes you happy. Like, for example, if somebody didn't talk to you, or your significant other doesn't talk to you for an entire day, and now your whole mood changes, you can't. That's you just can't let that happen. In the end, it is your life. Nobody else is living your life except for you. Protect your peace. Don't let anyone inside your head. Because at the end of the day, it's only going to be you and you only. And you want to live a life where you don't have to worry about other people getting in your head, or you just want to be with the right people and healing. Do not get into a relationship. If you are still stuck on your ex, just don't get with them. Just don't lead somebody on and you know you're not ready to be in a relationship if you're stuck on your ex, because our generation is built on relationships where everybody's just stuck on their ex for whatever reason. And I'm not gonna sugarcoat anything. This is just reality of our generation. Our generation is just toxic, and you just want to heal first. Next is mental health. It is okay to ask for help. If you know you're not able to do an assignment because your mental health is taking a toll on you, it is okay to let your teacher know. Like, hey, you can like ask them for an extended time or date. Like, hey, I know I'm not doing so well. I would like to know or ask if I can have an extension on this assignment. Take your mental health days when absolutely necessary. And I say this because senior year, junior and senior year, it will get to you, and you will need those mental health days. As somebody who needed a lot of, not like an extreme amount of days for mental health days, but I needed a couple, especially senior year, because senior year you get senioritis. Yes, senioritis is a real thing. Now sophomore slump, I don't remember if I had sophomore slump, but senioritis, I really did have senioritis. I just didn't want to go to school. Like, I just was so ready to graduate. But senioritis is a real thing. So you will need those mental health days, because just, especially if you went to the school that I went to, it definitely will take its toll on you. Excuse me. Don't compare yourself to people on social media. And I say this as somebody who does compare themselves to people on social media. I do a lot. I just say don't compare yourself to people on social media, because social media is not real. There's edits now, especially there's AI. Even if there's like the most prettiest girl in school, you don't need to compare yourself to other people, because you need to know your own self-worth, and you can't be and try to be somebody else. You just have to live your life the way that you want to live it, but you shouldn't have to live it as somebody else, if you know what I'm trying to say. But yeah, and it is okay to not have everything figured out. And this is for my freshmen to my seniors, to all my high schoolers. It is okay to not have everything figured out, because you guys are still young. And yes, I am still young too, but you guys are like younger than me, and you guys are still children. So everybody is actually trying to figure out life. Nobody knows what to do. Everybody's just winging it, including the people who is older than us, and they're, the older adults. They are also winging it, because nobody was born on earth to know what to do. We are taught, we only know the things that we are taught, and they only know the things that they are taught. So nobody really knows what to do. So it is okay if you don't have everything figured out, whether that's school, work, just anything in general. For the last thing for this topic is your worth is not based on your grades. And as somebody who saw that a lot in high school, or like who heard that a lot in high school, not as like people were saying it to me, just like people saying it to other people. Your worth is not based on your grades. It's okay if you're failing. It's okay if you're not failing. You can be a top A student, but your grades are not based on your personality, you know. People go through things, you know, it can take a toll on you, and it's just gonna be one of those days where your grades do slip. But that's where you ask for help, so that your grades don't keep slipping. Yeah. So the next topic is high school activities. So that's whether football games, clubs, spirit week. As somebody who did not do a lot of high school activities, I did do basketball for maybe like a year or two. I wish I did stay in basketball. I do still love basketball, but I just didn't do it in high school, like a lot in high school. And football games, I would have went to the football games if I did not work, but you know, people's lives are different, so you don't. I would say focus on school first, unless you absolutely like need a job, and want to miss out on high school activities. Just go to those football games. I wish I had went to those football games, but because I had to go to work on the days those football games did occur, excuse me, I did have to miss out on those football games. Join clubs. I was in a couple clubs. You do get cords for, so these are to my seniors. You guys do get cords for certain clubs that you are in. It's not, they're important, but not really enough to like make a life-changing decision. So you do get cords for joining clubs. Take lots of pictures. I did do certain activities like towards the end of my senior year, like senior sunset. Yeah, I was senior sunset. Oh, I did prom. I did homecoming. Just, yeah, I did everything my senior year, like most things my senior year, but I wish I did it like throughout high school, of course. But I did take lots of pictures my senior year, and then are just now memories. I wish I could have taken more, you know, but you know, it is what it is. You guys will go your separate ways. And it's crazy to think about how you grow up with people, and yeah. So my next topic, my second to last topic, is social media. So of course, be careful what you post on social media. You know, colleges are looking. If you get a job, employers can see them. Don't compare your life to highlight reels again. Just don't compare yourself to people. We are born in our own ways, and yes, people might not think that's true, but we were created in our own ways. We are each 8 billion of us were born in our own ways. So we are our own creation. So you shouldn't be comparing yourself to somebody who has lashes or makeup on. It's just, you don't want to get that type of mental health. Don't always be on your phone. You know, you want to take a break from social media, you know. social media can take a toll on you. Whether that's from people saying things, videos, TikToks, Instagrams, Snapchat, whatever, YouTube. Just take a break from that. You know, social media is not all that great. You know, you may connect with people, but you definitely just do want to take those days away from social media so you don't get in that type of headspace where it is negative. So to all my high schoolers, as an upcoming freshman, I do advise you guys to take this advice. It's just better. I just wish I had advice or things that people told me that I'm now telling you guys as your big sister. You guys can think of it as it. Yeah, just make memories with your high school year. You know, I will miss, you know, the memories, just not the school. I do recommend do join activities, because who cares? High school is not forever. It's just, it's just memories. And at the end of the day, every day you're just making new memories. So just choose the right people. Try and make the right choices. Yeah. But this is all for my video. This is all advice for my upcoming high schoolers, or for my already high schoolers, my seniors. Good luck to you. You guys, just make the best of your senior year. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. I do hope to see you guys in the next video. And yeah, bye guys.
I don't really like to get it poppin', but these bitches in my business cut me off to choosing violence. If you see me out in public, you don't know me, keep